Yippee!
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Are we doing good? Hi, Cece. Hi, Docs. I know your back isn't doing good, but I hope it feels better soon. I hope you are capable of getting some kind of care for it, if any, and I hope it feels better tomorrow. Hello, Pio, that will be going eep soon, and hello, Crones, who was first to the stream today. Yay, favorite reptile. You're my favorite reptile. But yeah, how's everyone going today? Everyone doing all right? I haven't done much today. I kind of just laid in bed for most of the day. I'm not gonna lie. I need like a dedicated time to just rest and recuperate and not do much of anything. Did I get up to anything today at all? I know I've set up the closed captions. I've set up new closed captions on the stream now. So hooray, my totally real and very persistent deaf audience can now rejoice that I have found captions that work again. Is this the one where Phoenix gets hit by a truck? No, that's in Apollo Justice. Same exact thing I did. OMG, we have so much in common. But I got up and made French bread pizza. I just went to the store and got myself something. I was not in a cooking mood today. Like, I've been on a really good streak for like the past week, but today was just like, dude, I don't want to fucking do anything. I don't want to do a goddamn thing today. Fuck today and fuck everyone in it. I was not in a good mood. I'm in a better mood now, though. But initially, I was not in a good mood. Also, right when I started stream, I had to change the battery in my microphone. I'm whittling away my, Vtube Studio. I swear to fucking God. I have a microphone. I would like you to fucking remember that it exists. Fuck. I swear to God. Yay, no longer am deaf. Yay. Didn't realize you couldn't hear me. I had to change the batteries right before stream, and I'm just whittling away like my energizers because I went ahead. Well, I was just at Target one day, this was like a month ago. I bought some lithium ones, so I wouldn't have to change out the battery as much. Also, I do have a propensity to accidentally leave my microphone on. and when I start once, it goes like multiple times in a row. Until I realize what I've done. And then I feel stupid. So maybe that'll fix things. Maybe those will last longer. When I remember to turn the damn thing off, a single battery can last me like weeks, months even. But if I forget like more than a few days in a row, like it's just like done. Can we get docs with unrealistically furry ears? Then the common misconception with their horns can take root. and get fucking validated. Watch that be the art of docs that everyone sees, and then everyone thinks Doc's horns are ears. Dude, that's one of the... Okay, on this topic, I feel, one One thing that I always, like, I never know what to do is when somebody makes, like, fan art of me. I didn't commission it, I didn't do anything, but somebody makes fan art of me and they, like, show me it. And I noticed, like, one key detail that's, like, wrong, and I kind of just had to sit there, like, do I tell them? I didn't pay them for this, so I have no obligation to tell them to fix something, but also fucking watch, like, this is, like, the piece of art that causes, like, a bunch of misconceptions on my design, and then, like, I have to, like, and then, like, a bunch of people keep getting this thing wrong. Like, it sucks. It sucks a lot when fan art gets details wrong. I use closed captions because I got that funny little thing called APD. What's APD? I actually don't know. Let me look that up. I was looking at rotation bows. I hear a lot of people do that. Yeah. I just don't want to. I don't want to tell people that are making art for me just to make art for me how they should be drawing shit, and like to take time out of their day to change shit, but like at the same time, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I don't want it to become a trend to like get these very key details on the design wrong either. So it's like a difficult thing. Usually, it's if I get multiple pieces of art from this person, then I will, like, and they keep making that mistake, then I'll be like, hey, just so you know, like, this is how this is supposed to look, just for future reference. That's how I go about it. If it's more than, like, a one-time thing. Anyway, let me look up APD. Payroll, HR, and tax services. I didn't know that you were I didn't know that you did people's taxes, docs. Can you do mine? The Agency for Persons with Disabilities. He's excited to announce. Okay, I'll just wait for you to have inevitably told me. Auditory processing disorder. I see. Today I learned. And thank you for the head pats, P.O. Dude, I cannot wait for somebody to just, like, we get, like, a new viewer, like, in 6 months from now, because that tends to be my growth rate. And they're just like, oh, I can pet the little rise? Oh, it's so cool. And they pet him for the first time, and they roll the 1 in 100 and die. That would be so fucking funny. I see docs just gambling their life away. See, spam pets make me want to make the pets, like, not last as long. But also, like, so often somebody will pet Little Rye and I don't even notice that they pet him. I'm just like, shit, when did that happen? 5 minutes ago? I can't fucking tell. I wasn't looking at the screen. See, now Cringe is trying to try his luck. Yeah, it is funny how, like, make a redeem to increase the explosion percentage. I've thought about that. I just need to think about how to get that to, like, change. I need to figure out how to, like, do that. I think I know a way that, because you can have it mixed up, like, edit a text file or read a text file. So I could, like, have it, like, alter, potentially. There is a lot of experimenting I need to do to mix it up for the 222 follower celebration. Which, speaking of which, I wanted to talk. I was talking about, like, my typical growth rate, and just thinking about, and I've just thought about, like, how a bunch of, like, other VTubers must be like, oh, gee, guys, thank you for crushing our next 50 followers goal. We're not at 700 followers. We did that in a week. Let's go for another 100. I bet we can do it in a month. And I'm just sitting here like, okay, so we're planning the 222 follower special, and we're 4 followers away, so we probably got, like, 3 months of prep time before we actually hit that number. It's just so funny, dude. It's so funny how different the experience is. Just how large, like, the gap is between a lot of other streamers and then just my fucking ass and other asses like mine. Cracks Knuckles, hold on. The fuck are you doing? You're scaring me. step to try and spam it, my back started screaming. Oh shit. Don't hurt yourself petting Little Rye. Please don't do that. But yeah, that's always been something that's like really funny to me. But it does help though, because what I want to do for the 222 follower special it's either gonna involve a lot of intense mix-it-up bullshit that I need to learn how to do, or it's gonna require Circuit to like make something for me. Chat quickly, encourage this man. What am I encouraging? What Knuckles do to you? Well, he kept trying to attack Blaze yesterday, so I think that might have pissed him off. I think that might have pissed Docs off a bit. One of y'all are gonna get chomped, and it's gonna be hilarious. Thank you for the head pat screens, I appreciate it. When someone does get chomped, you'll hear the new sound effect I gave for the chomp, because initially I just had the most generic chomp sound effect, but now I've changed it to one from Ed Entity. I did that yesterday. Not much else to talk about today. God, I did not have an eventful day at all today. Oh, hello, Fumos. Hello. You're here today now. Oh, gods, they're here. They've arrived. Docs, no, you're gonna die! Docs! You can't let your gambling disorder control you like this. Oh my god. Okay, while y'all are fucking gambling, I'm gonna go ahead. Does VIP allow a person to spam the commands? Okay, so I don't know. Because Rami was trying so hard to spam like the other day. Rami was trying so hard to spam the other day. And it just would not work even after I gave them VIP. So really, I don't know. Because for some people it works, for some people it doesn't. Speaking of VIP, I should give Pio and Crohn's VIP. They've earned it. They show up often enough. Oh, hello, mental health check. Hold on. I need to take care of that first while everyone tries to die. Can you believe this fucking shit Chibi Robo? They all want to get fucking roared by Little Rye. Yeah, let me actually go ahead and give Pio and Crohn's VIP real quick. Let's see here. Emotes. Where the fuck is it? It's communities, right? There we go. While we're also here, I need to also give Rami the artist tag. Because they did make shit for the channel.
Nibble your fingers.
Alright, there we go. Rami has the artist role, because they made assets for the channel. Then we're gonna do Crohn's. Google Bones. There's also Google Jones with numbers. There we go. Crohn's as VIP, and I need to look at how Pio spells his name. We are trying fate. Y'all are really trying fate. VIP lets you avoid slowdowns, yeah. Alright, so it's Pio 2 R's. I think if I do just that, Pio TRR. Motherfucker. It didn't. Apparently that wasn't enough. Okay, then Toy P. Toy P. Alright, there we are. There he is, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm like 95% sure. Which is better odds than Little Rye. So there you are. Y'all two have VIP. How many VIPs do I have left? I have 2 more left. I'm gonna have to start. I might have to start removing VIP from some people. who aren't as active in the channel. Because I do give it to, like, in the past I've just given it to people that I like and have, like, collabed with. Or just talk in the channel frequently, but I think I'm gonna have to start rolling it back to people who actually show up frequently. I see a few people I could remove it from. Just a few, though. But we're not there yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. Pet VIP rationing. You have limited VIP slots? Yeah, I only have 20. There's only 20, I only have 20 VIPs. I used to only have 10, then I did something, I don't remember what it was, that caused me to get more. I don't recall what it was exactly, but yeah. Also, the fact that Pio's only putting in like one pet per like few seconds implies that the VIP-ness needs time to like really set in before it lets you spam. So yeah, I guess that's what it is. Anyways, while y'all gamble your lives away, I'm gonna go ahead and actually switch over to the game. Y'all are gunning for it. Christ almighty. I'm gonna have to use the actual, I'm gonna have to use the in-chat chat to actually read chat.
Let's go gambling. As
everyone is. Bro, I feel like I need to decrease. And we're gonna get, I'm decreasing the pets to 4 seconds. I'm not able,
making it harder to resolve the crisis that this planet
I hereby call this meeting to order. There we go. The committee is gathered here in sight of the goddess for a fair judgment. The purpose of this hearing is to assess the professional competency of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Oh, somebody got it! Oh, it was Docs! Are you? Why are you wearing that raincoat? No! Ah! Oh shit, did Kay get fucking pushed off a building? Is Kay gonna fucking die? Is Kay? Don't tell me Kay dies. Oh, hey, 1 month from today. Yo, we're getting a glimpse into the future. Will you please stop pacing, detective? You're kicking up dust. Being bitten and chewed is part of the job. God, I wish it was part of my job. I mean, what? Who said that? Alrighty. I am free. Hooray! How many limbs do you have left? Did you get rid of those bad vertebrae that are fucking you up? That little creature. The little creature you kept egging on. Don't give me that shit. But I swept the floor 3 times already. Then sweep it a 4th. They're gonna take your badge, Mr. Edgeworth. How can you just stand there, cool as a cucumber? Why is he still being pet? It's catching up! It's catching up on the redeems! That's why I switched it to 4 seconds, because 5 was gonna take too long. We don't know for certain that they will. Well, it sure seems like they mean to. Judge Gavelle pretty much spelled it out. I'm so mad about what they're doing. Truly, you are wait, there she is! There she fucking is! There she fucking is! There she fucking is! Come here! Come here! Come here! Fuck! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you so fucking much! Die! 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 Your cranium is fucking forfeit! There, hopefully it makes her go away for a bit. Put the rock down. No, I'm not putting the rock down. I don't care if she's in a flashback. I will do as I fucking please. Y'all thought I was lying about the rock? You thought I was making that shit up? No! I have a gun, put it down. I have a little ride, and I can sign your name on that fucking redeem whenever the fuck I feel like it. I can make everyone gamble with your life. And we name the rock or something. You know what? Sure, chat. What do we want to name the rock? What do we want to name him? Rockathan? Bumo, sing Hamilton songs. Nah, they have taste. Can we name it Stony? Potentially. I don't know. I'm waiting on names to roll in, then we'll do a poll. Dwayne. There were 2 Dwaynes. Hold on. I'm setting it up so we can actually give him a name. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna name. Okay. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna put him in that folder. And then we're gonna add a name to the folder. We got Rocco. I like Rocco. Rocco's fun. I don't have a little brother, but if you want to call it CC Jr., okay. So we got Rockathan, we got Stony, Dwayne. We got Dwayne, Rocco, and CC Jr. Okay, that's enough for a poll. We'll do a poll now. Alright, hit poll. Question. Name of the rock. So we had Rockathan, Rocco, Stony, Dwayne, and CC Jr. Okay. And I will allow channel points because that is funny. The poll will go for 3 minutes. We'll see what we get. We'll see what you call it. We'll see what you call your son. Everybody. And we'll leave him right here. We'll leave him right here in the corner. For now. Just so everyone knows what's going on. Truly, you are proving to be quite a threat to the committee for prosecutorial excellence. As such, you give me little choice but to report back on your continued transgressions. Hold on, I'm turning on my fan. It's a little hot today. It's a little humid. No doubt you'll be called to appear before the committee in due course. She said that I would be called to appear before the committee. Nothing more. Dude, I should have like a thing on Mix It Up for polls if that's possible. Is that possible? Hold on. I want to look at this. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for the events category. Let's see here. Twitch. Is there something for polls? User intro, power-ups, points, ad, hype train. Damn, is there really nothing for polls? That's kind of upsetting. Damn. There is nothing for polls. That's really lame. Highlighted message, mass subscriptions, resubscribe, outgoing raid, stream start, stream stop. Yeah, nah. There is nothing for when a poll starts. That's really lame. Donations, crowd control, chat. Hey, there's something for chat. User join, timeout, deleted, first message, entrance command. Yeah, there's nothing. There is nothing for a poll. That's so lame. Mix it up. Get your act together. Jesus. Oh god, they're fighting with points in the poll. Exactly. This is a battle of wealth. This is a battle of wealth. Who will come out on top? Y'all should have gotten a head start. You knew Cece was gonna go for nepotism. Look, it's just like real life. You only get a job in this business if you know if you're like a friend of the boss's, like if like your dad plays golf with the boss or something. All right, we're going with CC Jr. Not what I expected to win.
I hope your new pet rock won't replace me. Remember that the chatters only come here for me.
I know they do, Little Rye. I know you do. We'll feed CC Jr. to you later. Probably. Yeah, I didn't specify that part, that we were gonna feed him to Little Rye later. With 50% of the vote, will of the majority, otherwise known as the will of the rich. Okay, okay, so DC Junior. Okay, what font? CC, do you have a font for your son? Do you have a font for your son that you want?
Discombobulate.
Why are you discombobulating me? I've done nothing. It's not my fault. It's not my fault you were poor. There's a skill issue on your wallet's part. Also, it's already on that area. What am I gonna make the text color? I'm making a dark green, like gumshoe. Just like Papa wanted it. Okay, just kind of. We gotta make it a name tag, actually. Hold on, we gotta give it a background. All right, white. There we go. And background on opacity. There we go. Perfect. Just as God intended. Making this stream worse by making people fight over a name. Clearly you haven't been here long enough to know how things work here. Okay, try Gothic. You better be careful on the number of things that you want for this. We can't change thoughts all day. Ignore the I totally said fonts there, not thoughts. That's not what I say. Where the fuck is Gothic? I think Gothic is here. Oh wait, here's something Gothic. Kazuka Gothic PR6N. There we go. In black. Swear to God, you're getting very picky choosy. I will. There we go. No more changes. That's it. That's what you get. Why do your abs have fake eyes? Why don't you have fake eyes on your abs? Or are those stretch they are not stretch nipples. They're just a fucking decal on my fucking abdomen. Leave me alone. Look at that. Very sharp name tag. Exactly. So I hope you're very okay with the fact that your son is going to be bashing the shit out of Gavelle's skull. This is going to be the weapon I use against her. I hope this is what you wanted, Cece. This is exactly what you signed up for. Okay, there we go. Give little CC an employee name tag. False eyes, more evidence for you being a bug. I told y'all the requirements for me to tolerate that claim. Well, I gotta eat. See ya. You have a good sleep, yo. You eat well. They said having voted 500 plus times, just like last election, for real. Okay. Oh, she said I would be called to appear before the committee, nothing more. Well, I don't care. I won't stand for it. What if we never get to work together ever again? I'd have thought you would welcome the prospect, Detective. After all, it would mean you could work with someone less problematic. Don't say that, sir. I've never heard anyone except that stupid committee say you're problematic. You're not just looking for an excuse, are you? To become a defense attorney, I mean. Because I won't let you. You're Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor. You hear? Become a defense attorney, huh? Circumstances of my father's death set me on the path to becoming a prosecutor. I'd only been interested in the law to begin with thanks to my father as well. His work as a defense attorney. Are you going to keep fighting crime as a prosecutor or help people as an attorney? Son tells me you got a big decision ahead of you. Only one you can answer. Cranberries. Are you listening, Mr. Edgeworth? I said I won't let you do this. Really, Detective, there's no need to be so dramatic. Who knows? Next prosecutor you work with might be a little more lenient with your salary assessments. Huh? Really? So, no more instant noodles? I mean, no, what are you saying, sir? I don't care about any of that stuff. But you thought about it, didn't you? If only for a moment. We're busy in here. Come back later. The murder. Fuck. What do I give her? What name do I give her? Hey there. Is the prosecutor in? A prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Look, pal, what part of we're busy don't you get? Wait outside and I'll be with you in a bit. Oh, that's not good. Your face is just as red as a tomato. Red face. Pretty teeth. Let's see. Yeah, I said we're busy. Wait, that's it. Stomach cramps, right? No need to worry. It's something an injection can't cure. Now roll up your sleeve for me. It won't hurt much. Hey, no thanks, pal. I'm healthy as can be. Next prosecutor swaps him for Emma. And who might you be? Oh, sorry. I totally forgot to introduce myself, huh? The name's Needler. Florence Needler. I'm a nurse at Hertz Hospital. Well, nobody here is hurt, so are you sure you have the right room? Yeah, you're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? Wow, those are some deep furrows in your brow. Are you feeling all right? Suffering from a severe headache? I could give you an injection that'll... I'll be fine, thank you. Could you just please tell us what you're doing here? What the fuck is that name? Give me a sec. Huh? Oh, sure. Well, it's like this. I brought somebody to see you. Wait right there. I'll go grab her. Wait. Too late. I wonder who she brought along. You see her from a hospital. Maybe it's a patient? Someone who cut down the size with your trademark rapier wit? What exactly is that supposed to mean? See, that right there, sir. When you glare at me like that, I lose the will to live. You don't want to send me to the hospital, do ya? Surely he's exaggerating. After all, that's the look I always give him, and nothing's happened so far. God, her old name was worse. Karen Jensen? The fuck is that? What's even the pun there? Sorry to keep you fellas waiting. Well, thoughts? Don't tell me. Thoughts on what? You don't recognize me? There's something about her. Something familiar. This had your name on it? So I thought, just maybe. So you really did put somebody in the hospital? Don't be ridiculous, detective! But look, sir, your name's right there on the card. Public Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, plain as day. What the fuck happened to Kay, bro? What happened to Kay? Be that as it may. I'm sorry, what she's trying to say is she has amnesia. Amnesia? Yes, at least that's what they tell me. Her parents must be so worried about her. I bet they've only been getting around 8 hours of sleep each night. You gotta feel for them. Do I, though? Because that's quite a lot of sleep, if you ask me. Oh, tough break. But don't you worry, alright? Since you had this card, this means you must really know Mr. Edgeworth somehow. Just sit back and we'll take it from here, right, sir? At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? Will you? It's going to come down to what you remember, but yes. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. Don't worry, miss, you're as good as healed. Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. Okay. Where do we even start? So, do you remember your name, miss? I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday. So she's only been in the hospital for a day. No way! That's amazing! How did you figure it out so fast? How can one person be so emotionally draining? Is that Ninja Lady? But yeah, like, it's not Ninja Lady, but it's Ninja Lady. It's Kay. Kay got pushed off a fucking building. Apparently. They found her wandering around late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find. Did you find anything apart from my business card? Nothing with her name or home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right? This pin? What the heck? The Yatagarasu pin, does that mean... But it can't be. Hey, is it really you? Hey? It's you, isn't it, Kay? I'm... Kay. Come on, Kay, you really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy! That's what you always call me! Gummy... You're an adult, that's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry, I can't believe... I feel so guilty now. What the heck happened to you? I've never seen you so polite. Being polite and sensitive is just not... What's the K I know? You're nothing like her. Careful, detective. We wouldn't want her to get the wrong impression. Just breaks your heart right off the bat. Yeah. Coming out fucking swinging, Christ. I thought the pushing off the building was gonna come later. Make it sound as if Kay isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but... So, what kind of person was I before? Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy, and oh yeah, you're a great thief. A great thief? There's a little more to it than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from their dresses or vaults, and... Steal? But that must be so awful for the people I took things from. Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment. No, that's not what I meant at all. I don't think that did her much good, sir. But she explains one thing. Look at these gloves. They're just the kind of person like that would wear. Hey, that outfit! This is what she was wearing when they found her. We had to get her to change out of it and put on hospital clothes, so that's why I have them. Something on this part here. It has something to do with how Kay lost her memory. I'll send the outfit over to forensics later and see what they can figure out. Please do, detective. Boy, they really are some thiefy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal. Maybe a great thief, but you never committed any crime in your life. Rest assured you are no criminal. If you say so. Perhaps we'd better leave it there for now. Poor girl. I don't like seeing Kay like this. This hurts. Sorry, I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly? Well, that is, how do I put it into words? Here, try playing this. It's called Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. It'll jog your memory. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth's assistant. I am? So prosecutor's the head of some sort of great thief network then? No, not quite. We last saw Kay 2 days ago. But we should try to figure out what she's been doing since then. Was the pin the only item on her person when you received her, Nurse Needler? There were a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much of use to you. I'll be the judge of that. Could you please show them to us? Well, alright then. I'm in no particular order. I present... Jam and Ninja Mask? Was she at a show or something? Letter. Addressed to Kay. Next a ticket stub, and finally... a fake flower. The kind people like to spruce up the bathrooms with, too. A corsage detective, and they're usually worn by women. And that's that. So, anything useful there? Kinda hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not seeing a connection between any of them. Take a closer look at each piece later when I have the chance. Let's see here. Okay, I get it. Evidence. I get it. This is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? By looking at evidence, detective. By looking at evidence. Nothing in particular there. The pin K always wins. It's shaped like the mark of the Altagarasu and is very eye-catching indeed. Can't imagine any thief other than K would want to wear it. And the Jam and Ninja mask, modeled in Jam and Ninja's face, made of cheap plastic. Letter K was carrying it to dress her. Dear K, don't worry, I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Rosie. Ticket stub. Big building. Viewing platform. Entry ticket. 4/4/7:28 p.m. Student. Number $6. Wait, Kay is a student? Since when? I mean, I know she's like 17, so she's technically in high school, but... Kay does not strike me as someone who goes to school. Use limited to day of purchase. Non-refundable. Magenta flower made of fabric. Docs, why? A magenta flower made of fabric that is usually worn on a chest of a decoration. Also known as a corsage. We can't just let her say like this forever. Calm down, detective. I have an idea. Being with a Rosie. Yeah, but I bet that's an alias. I highly doubt that that's the actual name of the person. You do? I knew the undergraduate. So what is it? A closer here to the ticket system. Oh, it's for the viewing platform and at the top of the big building. The big building. You know the place? Everybody knows it's silly. It's the hardest day spot in town. They save a couple all the time while they're up there. They'll stay together forever. See here. This is yesterday's date. The tickets are only valid on the date specified. Plus, if it's done, that means she used it, right? I think it's a distinct possibility. Did the annoying girl die? Kay's not annoying. She's just hasn't been super needed so far. She's just kind of been there. Mostly. But no, she didn't die. She got amnesia. She got pushed off a building. I think it's a distinct possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find? Now? Just like that? The only way to figure out how Kay lost her memory is to retrace her steps. But what about your thing with the committee? It's not for a little while yet. We have time. The Kay was likely with a Rosie where couples go on dates and got a corsage. I mean, we'll figure it out. I doubt it's that simple. It never is. Right, so can I leave Kay with you? That would be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay? Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at the Hertz Hospital, okay? I can come running with a syringe or 3, wherever you might happen to be. Yes, thank you for the poetry. That will be needing that particular service. Either of them. Now then, detectives, shall we get going? You too, Kay. Yes, sir! Yes, of course. I was wondering, is she wearing, like, slippers or, like, proper shoes? I'm also, I guess she doesn't have much else in terms of clothes. I'm just surprised she's still wearing the hospital attire, all things considered. I don't know, I'm not exactly super familiar with how hospitals send out patients like this. So maybe it is the standard just to send them in their scrubs. I don't know. I'd say slippers, probably. So according to this pamphlet, big building's 50 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform up top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area. Very kind of you, detective. Cross-section of the building and a plan of the viewing platform. Right, I think it's time we headed inside. Not before I look at this thing, damn it. The viewing platform, there's a tree, there's a thing. There's a cloud. Tree, the stand. And... that? Okay. That's gonna be important later. Chat. Alright, let me point something out. So here, like, we see like the little I use CC Junior as a cursor. So alright, we got this little viewing platform right here. And the tree's over here and the stand's over here. But as we see, oh wait. I still think this will come in handy. I'm certain that we're gonna have something at some point where like the sides of these is gonna be important. Because if you looked at this area from like this side, like these things would be swapped. I think that's gonna be important later. Probably. Making Minecraft sheep popcorn buckets. Oh, God. I'm deeply curious because we looked at the Steve action figure yesterday, so... And Kay is higher durability than Phoenix, right? Yeah, how did she live this? It's a 50-story building. Like... Brother, I can only have so much suspension of disbelief. I'm sorry. But surviving a 50-story drop is interesting, to put it lightly. Hold on, let me look up the fucking sheep popcorn buckets. I didn't think I have to add Minecraft to this. Oh God, that looks awful. I like the creeper cup. The creeper cup I like. Okay, that looks way better. Just the creeper popcorn bucket. Hell, I even like that cup. Hold on, let's actually look at these. Okay, first off, the actually, like, shitty looking thing. The thing that looks like crap. The sheep popcorn bucket. So, here's that. I don't like this. I don't like this. This does not spark joy. I do not enjoy this. Honestly, I don't enjoy popcorn buckets like this in general. Because once you get to the bottom, it just sucks. The crap corn bucket, exactly. I am not a fan of this. The fucking bucket. Not a fan, personally. However... what I do like, what I do actually think looks cool, is this. I like this creeper cup. I actually like this. I actually like how this looks. Creeper cups, man. God damn it, Nox. Okay, but what I actually do think looks genuinely super cool, even though it has the fucking Minecraft movie shit on it. I love how we've just, like, looked at, like, Minecraft movie merchandise 2 days in a row. But I guess that's just the life we live in. I like this cup. Like, I hate that it has Minecraft movie, like, imagery on it, but this fucking terrarium at the top, that shit fucks. That shit fucks. That's cool. I like that. I actually like that. Low-key, I would get this cup and this bucket. Personally. Just because I think the terrarium at the top is actually pretty cool. I'm kind of glad they made the creeper grass looking. It's been my theory for a long time that creepers are plants. Yeah, I do like that. I like how the creepers look in the movie. The creepers look good. Just everything else. Everything else about the movie. Yeah, that creeper popcorn bucket looks almost like merch that was around before the movie. It does. Like, the creeper cup and the creeper popcorn bucket look like actual Minecraft merch, not Minecraft movie merch. And that's why I like those more. Anyways, while we're on this topic, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm totally just grabbing. I'm totally grabbing very non-cursed imagery just to complete the Tetra Force. Just to remind you all. Just as a little reminder. Just a little reminder to you all. Of the Steve action figure. Of the Jack Black action figure. I think creepers are mushrooms covered in leaves and grass and they explode to send out their spores. I like that theory. I do like that theory. Compared to, it's the complete opposite of how I feel about this action figure. I hate that he has this stupid fucking neckline. Dude, they put, like... There's, like, a gross amount of detail in it. It's literally just, like, it's literally just, like, a greasy old man action figure. Like, I'm sorry. It's not even that I think that Jack Black is, like, ugly. But it's just, like, this... I don't think Jack Black is, like, particularly ugly, but this action figure is. Like it's a gross amount of realism added to a children's toy. Why did they layer the shirt? Steve wears a fucking t-shirt. It's not right. It's not right. Fucking little Penny over here playing with her greasy old man action figure. Hey, look, the ad break is coming up. Lovely. Okay, let me get this off the screen. We're gonna go to ad break real quick. After showing you all that imagery, we need to detox ourselves from that for a bit. I didn't know this. Professor Layton Phoenix Wright is placed after his game. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that about the timeline. That'll have to be the next game we play, because that's the only... That is the last Ace Attorney that I haven't played after this one. So we'll probably get to that one on stream at some point. Didn't know that was a ship. I mean, it is now. But no, there was a crossover game between Ace Attorney and Phoenix Wright. And that's the one I haven't played yet. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take an ad break to just reset our minds from all of that Minecraft movie merch. This will be a good opportunity for that, and also to get some water and some snacks, to use the bathroom, do whatever y'all need to do. And as soon as we come back, maybe we'll see Gavelle. And then I can use my secret weapon. So, but with all that being said, bye for now. I think Lashuba is my favorite out of all of those. Howdy, everybody. Welcome back. Hope you got done what you needed to get done. Let's get back into things. Sorry that was a bit of a longer ad break. I was shitting. The bathroom break was a bit longer than it should have been. Listen, it's very simple, chat. If you're not bleeding, you're not done. I live by those words. Man, why doesn't anyone want to watch me? Alright, I think it's time we headed inside. Look out! The big building, it's about to fall! Oh, we gotta do something! No, please, I'm begging you, stop! Ah, it's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts just aren't going through to him. What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just stay down, calm, and talk to me, kid. Cut! Wait, it's Penny! Look, it's Penny! Guys! Shit. Oh, I gotta get her voice. Hey, you! No touching that! I'm so sorry. We're shooting a movie, so could you, Oh, yes, I thought as much. Forgive our intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective? Oh, sorry. Really had me there for a second. Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take 5? I can't work under these conditions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry. Oh, gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down? That's good. I wish we had time to explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Make ourselves scarce. Damn, that's it. Okay. Viewing platform. It's very pretty up here. There's also a TV. Whoa, get a load of that view. Feel the sun on your face. Does it brighten up your day? Do you ever think that sometimes you just need to run away? Eek, the wind, it's very strong up here. That's okay, you can just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more than big enough to keep the breeze away. I want to play my silly creature survival game so you can get griefed again. Didn't know you were into that much abuse over there, Docs. Speak for yourself. Well, Kay, does this place bring back any memories? I'm not sure. Have I really been here before? Simply encouraging her to talk will help. Hey, please, any thoughts or feelings that come to mind may be a clue we can use. Alright, I don't know if this will be of any help at all, but... We're the stare down with the amnesiac. I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. So high up, and the wind is so strong, it's terrifying. I don't remember, I just don't remember anything. Oh, she's really cute. Actually, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say, oh my god, she looks adorable as Amnesiac, so I'm glad somebody else said it for me. Man, she looks so adorable as a weak, feeble, scared girl. I'm sure that would make me sound completely sane. I mean, yeah, that's the silver lining, yeah. No dice, huh? Sorry, I feel so useless. I just don't like her normal design, I guess. I wouldn't say I don't like it, it just doesn't really do anything for me, her normal design. Yeah. Kay's always been one of the more out-of-place things for me in general with the investigations games. Even though I don't hate her or even dislike her, I do like her. I do like Kay. But she's always felt the most shoehorned thing out of all of the game. Out of the two investigation games. Because giving Edgeworth an assistant is like just Capcom just fucking mandated that dude. Giving him this teenage girl assistant was entirely just Capcom said to do it. Because Edgeworth needed a Maya. Don't get me wrong, she's not like the worst, like Maya equivalent, because there's a couple. But it's just like, I feel like she'd be better not as Edgeworth's assistant. Kind of like how Emma was. Like, Emma shines better not being a Maya equivalent. If that makes sense. I don't know. Kay's the source of a lot of conflict for me. I don't dislike what she brings to the table. It's just like how she's executed, I guess. Like even in the original investigation, she just kind of shoehorned herself into the adventure, you know? She kind of just shows up and starts, I don't, like, not harassing Edgeworth, but just, how do I describe it? It's just, I mean, I don't think there's a better way to describe it. She just kind of shoehorns herself in. And even though, like, she's not, like, a bad character, and I don't think she adds nothing to the overall narrative, like, she is not the best implemented. Ugh. Imagine her normal fit with this hair and taller, with a big cape like the thing she's holding, maybe. Yo, that I'd actually like that. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember. The Kakashi one covered eye is also working. Have amnesia, Kay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Listen, so maybe just this once, try not to be so intimidating, okay? At the very least, don't use your trademark glare on her. Nobody asked for your opinion, detective. Is this combobulate off cooldown yet? You're gonna make me nerf it again. Be careful. I will nerf discombobulate again. I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. Wind is so strong, it's terrifying. Press on. They used to love places like this, though. But, am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't think anyone should be allowed up here. What if an old person fell? Or a child? It doesn't bear thinking about. There's a fence all around us, and it's plenty high. There's really no need to worry. If you say so.
Hold it!
If nothing is coming to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all? Let's see. Cherry blossoms. Go on. I was standing under the cherry tree. Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining. I remember now. There was a red something. It was raining. It was underneath the cherry tree. She saw something red from where she stood, but what? Was it something I said, or? No, but if you could add to your testimony, we can explore further. From under the cherry tree, I saw something red.
Hold it!
Edgeworth is wearing red. It's maroon! You uncultured swine! I bet you think cyan and blue are the same color! There's something red. Can you tell me more about it? I'm not sure. It was just a red thing. That's all I can say. We see nearby that's red. Is it the concession stand over there, perhaps? Stand. The red concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking toward me from beyond it. Then what happened? Then, I'm sorry. It's alright if you could just add what you told us to your testimony. It is so proper about it being a testimony, too. Someone walking toward me from beyond the concession stand. There's not much room for them to walk towards them from the concession stand, though.
Hold it!
Look sus, buddy. I mean, there was the Ace Attorney Among Us collab. So, that claim isn't baseless. And it was for this game specifically, too. So, That's right. I remember the red color, and the person walking toward me from beyond it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree. We need to play Among Us, Rise. But I don't really like Among Us. I just feel like I'm getting bullied in Among Us. I need to kill you in electrical, but the skill floor is so high for Among Us, and I haven't played it in literal years. And I barely played it when I did. Don't you cope me, motherfucker! Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning, could you not see their face? Did you simply not know who they were? I'm sorry, I'm just not sure. So we all have to go on. So all we have to go on is a person walking toward her from beyond the concession stand. Like that she saw this from beneath the cherry tree. Walking toward me from beyond the concession stand. I feel like that's all we really got. I guess there's not a lot of room past the concession stand. That's all I really got.
Objection!
Okay, that was right. Say that you saw someone over there beyond the stand. That they were walking toward you? Yes, I can see them getting closer. Are you sure it wasn't a ghost? No, it was a person, I'm sure of it. From where you were standing, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have to have been floating in mid-air hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been a person? I mean, we're not given a lot of, like, scale for all of this. Plus, it's a concession stand, so somebody has to be, like, behind it. So how do they get in? I'm not sure how... This objection only works because we have so little evidence. There's a stand for exactly this kind of situation. It's called Catch the Rainbow. I don't know what you... oh, you're talking about JoJo. I haven't watched JoJo! I don't. I'm not lying. I promise. Oh, she looks so scared. Oh, no. She's breaking my fucking heart right now. Oh. They were walking toward me, getting closer and closer. And then they... Ah! Stop! It hurts! Ow! Ow! Oh, it hurt! Oh, stop! Fuck! Ow! Ow! Dude, I know what I said about, like, Kay earlier. Like, I don't think, like, she's best implemented, but, like, see her go from, like, oh, yeah, great feat, to screaming in fucking agony! I wasn't paying attention what happened. Rewind the stream. Rewind the stream. Go to the VOD that is slowly being made on the channel and watch back. I don't like... I don't like... Rewind the stream, he says. You click on my main channel, you click the little, like, video under recent streams, I like the little question mark, that's the VOD, and you can rewind that one. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, docs. Alright, well here, wherever it is, it can't hurt you. I was pushed and I fell. A person in a... Yes, a red raincoat. A person in a red raincoat who could walk on air. Supposedly pushed her off of the building. None of this makes any sense, not the least of which nobody could fall from this height and survive. I see. Yeah, no. Seeing such a bubbly person scream like that kinda hit me. That scream was heartbreaking, yeah. No matter how much I take issue with how you're implemented as a character, you're like a happy-go-lucky, bubbly type, and you fucking scream in traumatic goddamn agony. Yeah, no, that's gonna hit me in the feels a little. I don't care who the fuck you are. And I have scared screams just like that before, yeah. Attention, everyone. Please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Gumshoe. Mind filling me in? Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in this building, sir. A body? Whose body, exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it, but what we do know is the victim is a young woman. That her name is Kay. What in the blazing... Every once in a while, school just breaks people. Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. So it's not KK. Wait, this room. Officer, isn't this... Yes, sir. This is the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. So it's here now? I knew they'd moved out of the prosecutor's building. I had no idea they'd come here. Dead GF. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. K2. Let me look at the updated evidence. So that it's right below it. I see. Ugh. How are you all doing? Is Kay feeling any better? We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be? This is my grandma. Hold on 1 second. Name's Hilda Hertz, sonny. And who the heck might you be? Ahem. It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name, Hertz. Is she? Yup, she's the director of Hertz Hospital. This old fogey woman is the head of the This old fogey woman is the head of a hospital. Or is it Foge? Usually fogey, I think, is spelled differently. Don't you old fogey me, you damaged reprobate. Ahem. She was called Bonnie Young, not gonna lie, I like Hilda Hertz more. Yeah, I do too. How did she do that? Whoa, sounds like a kind of a big deal, ma'am. Oh, that's not true. Not wrong at all. Oh, him? He's the one looking after that girl, the one with amnesia. Seems Dr. Hertz is a bit of an introvert. Want me to fix those brow furrows of yours, sonny? Alt exclamation point. Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable. What? You're sure you want me to say that, Grandma? Well, alright then. Now, don't get a dang thing more to say than none of ya. You go on about your business, you hear? As long as that business don't involve messing with the deceased body, I got work to do. Wait, please, wait. Not a dang thing, I tell you. Hey, you can't talk to us like that. What gives you a right, huh, pal? That was funny. Oh, didn't I mention Grandma's also a coroner? She's in charge of this case, which means youch! Which means exactly that. Hey, yo, this is the funniest ventriloquist quiz show I've ever seen in my life. What do you mean, exactly what? How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me. Fucking elder and... fucking youth on elder and elder on youth abuse going on. Oh, like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape. Well, we've got a body to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care. What the heck is their deal? Doesn't matter, as long as we have permission to investigate. What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir. What will you do now, Mr. Edgeworth? Examine the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if I didn't? Alright, let's get to work. That person over there is called K, right? Surely that means I can't be the K you know. That's what we're looking to figure out, but don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it. She has very green eyes. Yeah, she does. Thanks. Kay who lost her memory and a victim who shares her name. Both meeting their respective fates here at the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our Kay's memories. I'd stake my life on it. Edgeworth gambling a lot of his fucking, like, pieces of his life lately. He is gambling a lot of his chess pieces of his life. His prosecutor job, his actual life. Bro's got an addiction. Don't let him near Lowry. Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for this room. Yes, sir. You need a special keycard to enter, sir. Interesting, so not just anybody can enter. In which case, the person who discovered the body would have been... Yes, sir. A member of the committee. They found it when they arrived for today's hearing. A hearing. My hearing. It'd be underway right now if it wasn't for this. See here. Sorry, but we're kind of busy right now. Grandma's still looking at the body. You stay the heck out of my way, you hear? Ahem. So could you give us a few more minutes? Of course. We'll come back and examine the body ourselves later after she's done. An almost semicircular desk with seating for 11. Almost reminds me of a certain legend. I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Brown Table, right? Whoops, guess that wasn't it. The newts of the Brown Table, the knives of the Brown Stable, further and further from the mark, but I'll refrain from rubbing his nose in it. For now. Okie dokie. What about Kay? The one thing that separates me from Gumshoe's history knowledge. Yes, can I help you with something? This is quite the room. Big wooden boxes full of books. Big person carved out of stone. Sparkly window. Seems you've even forgotten the names of some everyday objects. Let me try to jog your memory, King. Repeat after me. Bookshelves. Bookshelves? Stained glass. Stolen glassware. Law books. Law breaker. Goddess statue. Got this. Snatch too. Is it just me, or are all of her mistakes pointing in a certain direction? You were loudly claiming to be my assistant just the other day, Kay. Really not remember anything? There's nothing about me coming to mind at all? Oh, maybe I do remember one thing. I remember being on the viewing platform up on the roof. Yes? You were pointing your finger at me. Go on. And asking me questions with a scary look on your face. That was only a few minutes ago. Wow, poor kid. Only memories of you trying to catch her in a contradiction, sir. I'd be scared too. I might have just given up right then and there. Yep, that'd be the end of me for sure. Think that's scary, detective. Just you wait. I'd half believe she was just messing with us there. You must remember, Detective Gumshoe, Kay. You and he were very close. Yeah, don't I remind you of anything? Remind me of, Wait, I do remember something. I remember Mr. Edgeworth scolding you, and not just once, hundreds of times. That's no memory, kid. That's just the joy of a day-to-day life together. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Joy, is it? I must not be doing a good enough job of reprimanding you, then. I'll just have to try harder next time. She doesn't remember that we're her friends. Yeah. Bro, I feel like amnesia really is just like a super, like, fucked kind of state to be in for all of your loved ones. And I largely blame media for that. I largely blame media for that. Because it's always like, oh, like, your best friend or your one true love will suddenly snap you out of it. Bitch, no, it won't. Bitch, no, it won't. It might, but it's not guaranteed. So when it doesn't work, it like, kind of puts, like, its own, like, strain on, like, a friendship or a relationship. Where just you don't fucking, like, remember who someone is. And you got that person, like, subconsciously wondering if, like, they mattered that much. And you're like, bitch, that's not how it is. That's amnesia just fucking sucks. The shit that will make you remember everything could be the most random of fucking shit. It could be a goddamn lamp. It could be, like, a particular driveway. It could be fucking anything, dude. Amnesia doesn't fucking care. The importance of that thing in your life does not fucking matter. One of my RPOCs was with someone who got amnesia every time they died and respawn. That's just Xenoblade 2. Just straight up, that's Xenoblade 2. Can't be easy reading books that size, lifting them for that matter. Committee only just moved. It must have been quite the undertaking. Hauling stuff around is kind of my forte. They should have given me a call. If we run into the chairman, I'll be sure to ask if there's more heavy lifting to be done. Yeah, I was joking, sir. I can't be carrying stuff up 50 flights of stairs. I have a real job to do. I was joking too, Detective, but why were you planning on taking the stairs? I should put him in Doc's OC's rambling chats. I mean, you can. It's up to you. He looks at Silver. That's a lot of books, sir. It's kind of intimidating if you ask me. Intimidating? What could be more unwelcoming than a good book, Detective? Guess that depends. I got the chewing out of my life for a library back in the day for running laps inside it. This isn't really a library, is it? So maybe I can jog around a little, work off some of the anxiety. Something tells me that if I don't stop him, he might very well start running around and around. No problem, Edgeworth, we can just do it for him. Away we go. They didn't put a circle in this room for nothing. I'm bored. Stimming over. It's a statue of the goddess of justice. Sure know your stuff, sir. So, does she dole out blessings or what? Not that kind of goddess, Detective. The symbol of the sanctity of the law. Scales represent justice, the sword retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality. Damn, Gavelle should take some notes. Oh my god, there's more books. Must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. There's a pool of blood here at the front of the statue. Judging by the amount and how it was spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed. Body's on that table behind us, so how come? I can only surmise the killer must have moved it for some reason after committing the murder. No. No. Oh, thank God it's Franny. Thank God. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I was worried it was gonna be Gavelle again. I need a fucking break from that fucking harlot. Who are? Huh? What's that, Grandma? I know that voice anywhere. That's Von Karma's little girl. Oh, so you two know each other? It has been too long, Grandma Hertz. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth. What's she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She's the daughter of Manfred von Karma and a prosecutor like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though as I thought she was supposed to be abroad. Don't look so surprised. Where my investigations lead, I follow, no matter where in the world that might be. Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes? You know full well that I've been pursuing a certain smuggling ring. And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed and its ill-gotten goods recovered. So the smuggling ring is involved, then? That information is to be shared on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Mispronounced basis. I mispronounce basis. I see she means to be as helpful as ever. Miss Von Karma, was it? Grandma wants to tell you something. I'm about done here. Scene's all yours. In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind. She's got something wrong with her. You don't know that half of it, dude. She's Von Karma's daughter. Of course she has something wrong with her. I mind plenty. I remember where I heard about you now, you dang varmint. Don't need those soon-to-be ex-prosecutor messing the place up. Go on, get... just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, Granny, it's important. Oh, you're calling Granny, you little missy. Eek, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. That explains the whip thing, among a lot of other things. Because it's going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Franziska, I need you to add us to this investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened to Kay. As in, Kay Faraday. Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us. I don't know what you're up to, but very well. Thank you. You won't regret it. Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later. We owe you, sir. Big time. I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Yeah! Well, Grandma Hertz, will you allow them to examine the body? I ain't about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon. But are you sure about this? Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure? Of course I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world in my name. That's just common sense. The extremely arrogant sort, perhaps. Suit yourself, but don't say I didn't warn ya. Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay? Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour. Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing my badge. Begin investigation. Again. Ooh, he's got new dialogue. How is the investigation going, officer? Great, sir. To tell you the truth, I've forgotten all about work and decided to focus on daydreaming. They say if you think in pictures instead of words, it's really good for the right side of your brain, so... That will be quite enough. Hello, Franny. Yes, what is it? Murder in the trial chamber of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. This is serious. I did you the favor of allowing you to investigate further. I'll be expecting results. You'll get them. Would I still be here if I didn't think I could deliver? Come to think of it, why were you here in the first place? Because she doesn't know I was summoned before the committee. That's a long story, longer than a nighttime and deeper than the sea. I'd always say Mr. Edge with the trouble and I'll tell it to you myself! I think in pictures a lot. Oh, thinking in pictures? I know you think in pictures, Docs. On second thought, I don't care why you're here. What's important is that we solve the case in front of us. Agreed? Wholeheartedly. Wait, but you were the one who asked me in the first place, sir! What's that saying again? Whip first, think later. Can you make it the other way just for me? I love abuse. What are you doing here, Franziska? I thought you were working abroad on something with Interpol. Wouldn't you like to know? But that's top secret, and I have neither the need nor the obligation to tell you. Thought you'd say as much. Anyway, never mind that. Where's the prosecutor in charge of this case? Not that I know who's been assigned, but I was hoping they'd take care of the legwork for me. Yet they haven't even bothered to show up. What in the world could they be doing? Maggie ought to give her an earful. I don't think Maggie would stand much against Franziska. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Ouch, I'm not the prosecutor's keeper, sir. Only fair to whip people who don't deserve it, Franziska. What use is a whip if you don't use it? And who better to use it on than anybody who isn't giving 110%? I may not know who's been assigned yet either, but I 110% feel for them already. I am physically capable of seeing letters and numbers in my head. I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I see letters and numbers a little too much. I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be acquainted with Dr. Hertz. Oh, how very astute of you, Miles Edgeworth. Yes, I know her. Once upon a time, we... never mind. Didn't seem keen to talk about it, but I'd better leave it for now. What happened, sir? What happened once upon a time? You can't not tell us now. Youch! Only a foolish fool foolishly pries into another person's business. Now hold your tongue, Scruffy, or you'll get more than a mere tongue lashing. Okay, I want you to try this simple exercise. I'm scared. Spare the whip, spoil the child. A whip in time saves 9. Didn't you go to school, you whipless wonder? Eek! Yes, it seems that leaving it alone was the right choice after all. Think of one stick, then another stick, then a third stick half the size. Done. Did it easy. I thought you were stronger. Bro, I'm getting a little peckish. I can't wait for the next break, and I'm just gonna snack the entire time. Put the first 2 up like a tent. Okay. And the short one in between. Done. It's the letter A. Cece. I am going to call bullshit on that. Not because what you said was wrong, but because it did not clarify. You said, and I quote, to put the short one in between. I put it up vertically in my head. Kind of missing a step there. Yeah, no, exactly. Everyone's with me here. Everyone's with me here. You didn't say put them like at a midpoint in between. You just said like in between. You didn't say anything about connecting the 2 sticks with it. Connecting the 2 in between. There you go. There you go. That's better. That's better, Cece. Never let Cece write a wet recipe. They'll say to add the eggs, but say forget to crack them. I gotta throw a little bit of jabs in the direction of everyone in this audience, not just Docs, for my reputation to stay intact. Need a little bit of rotation before you get an A. You pesky kids want something. Ahem. Nurse Needle, could you tell me a little more about your relationship with Dr. Hertz? Sure, let's see. Well, I've lived with her since I was little. If I got lost while I was out playing, she'd come looking for me till the sun went down. If I fell over and grazed my knee, she'd watch over me till I found the strength to pick myself up. Quite the heartwarming tale. Very classic grandmother-grandchild relationship. And once I became a nurse, if I stuck a needle in the wrong place, she'd say, "Not there, you bonehead, there," and she'd pull it right out, and then, ouch! Ouch, I felt that, pal. You stop talking about needles now. Oh yeah, well, I'm rotating you in my mind, Google Glass. Anyway, so yeah, I could do any kind of nursing thing I need for Grandma now. Thank you, that was a very thorough answer indeed. The story didn't end on a heartwarming note. It's nice that they share such a close bond, I suppose. You must be the best coroner in town, Dr. Hertz. I'll bet you can spot a cause of death in seconds and get it right every time, huh? What do you know about coroning, you big galoot? You don't know the first dang thing. Ouch! I have to forgive the detective, Dr. Hertz. I'll make sure he learns not to say such presumptuous things. As if I care. You shut your pinhole and listen, Mr. Smarty Pants. Plotting a cause of death correctly in seconds is my bread and butter. Which is why the one thing that gets my goat worse than anything is folks getting in my dang way. I think that's all she wanted to say. Satisfied? Absolutely. Thank you very much. Before or after putting me in the middle of a tent in the Black Void. The part of my soul that holds everything I don't like. What we do want to do is examine the body for clues. We'll do our best to stay out of your way. I imagine it's because of how seriously she takes her work that she reacts so colorfully to us. Its hospital is the finest medical institution in the land. It would have to be with Grandma in charge. How about it? You look like you could use some R&R. Like misaligned A's. The shade! The fight in chat! You sure do, and you're in luck. We got us an empty suite or two with fancy hot tubs and all right now. Well, thank you, but as you can see, we're in a perfectly fine health. You won't be needing a room at the hospital. Yup, fit as fills and strong as oxes. That's a motto, right, sir? I can deal with a crooked A, unlike some people, apparently. So it wasn't even an ACC. It was a fucking... It was... Oh, I'm literally gonna fucking... Hold on. Okay. It was... Give me a sec. It was a fucking... It's a little scuffed. It is a smidge scuffed. But what I got... I'm gonna post in the fucking... I'm gonna post in the server too. Just so I have a URL to work off of instead of saving an image to my phone. What we got in my head, and what I assume was probably other people's heads, was this. This is what I got in my head. And I can only assume other people had the same. Docs, I'm flipping you upside down. You're walking on the top of Rice's stream. CC really said, oh, okay, well, it wasn't that, because the stick in the middle isn't half the size. That's actually a reticle, Rise. I've never seen a reticle that looks like what you described. It's the reticle of a gun. The guns couldn't even hit me because of how I had the sources layered. So truly, this is a skill issue on all fronts for you. I only hope your son doesn't inherit any of those traits. Perhaps next time, he will remind us to rotate. And keep in mind that I'm very lazy with my sources when it comes to showing images on screen. Fucking hell, what are we doing today, brother? I'm all for it. But what are we doing today? Maybe yours, Detective, but I'd like to think I have a little more going for me than that. That doesn't matter. Hood's Hospital welcomes the hale and hearty, too. Are healthy? So what healthy? So what? Stay anyway. Campaign is in full swing and going great. Unless you're deathly ill and you need a room while we're all filled up, then go fuck yourself. Not sick or injured? That's nice. Your room is half the price. The fuck? The fuck kind of healthcare facility is this? Oh, you're not sick? Pay less. Nothing on earth could convince me to spend a night in a hospital for pleasure. I have a second exercise. This one is better. I don't know. I don't feel like exercising. I'm really hungry right now. I have to get my mushroom calzone and I come back to this. A mushroom calzone sounds lovely. Damn. Now I want a calzone. A vegan one, though. And you only need one with the big sticks. Odds, refamiliarize CC with the English alphabet. Unfortunately, Circuit nor Aura are here right now, and I don't think Merrill is lurking around either. Let me actually see if any of them are around. I don't think Circuit is around. Like, it says he's lurking in the chat, but he's lurking in everyone's chat because he has, like, an app or something. I am standing mod. I can fucking promote you right now if you fucking want, Docs. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm giving you a second reapplication for becoming mod in my chat, Docs. Do you accept? Yay or nay? How are we feeling? I will use my powers for evil. I'm okay with that. Okay, you're mod now. Give me a sec. I'm okay with you using your powers for evil. Just make it like a moderate amount of evil. Like a slight amount of evil. Not too much evil. An acceptable amount of evil. Do I have to un-VIP you first? Oh wait, no, I can't mod through command. I can only unmod. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let me go back to the stream manager. I'll commit Sudoku. Sudoku with my long sword. Wait, no. That sounds really painful. Mod. Alien underscore 2H's Schmalien. Double checking the spelling. There we go. You're mod now, Docs. Congratulations. I'm gonna get some claps in chat. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm really hungry, dude. I have like a bag of snack I can eat. But I don't wanna eat it on stream. I need to wait. Let me at least get it out. For next break, and I'll just scarf it all down real quick. Bye everyone, it was nice knowing you. Don't worry, you're fine. You'll be fine. However, Docs, this does, however, mean that you are no longer a very important person. You have been demoted from important person to sweatshop worker. So I hope you're okay with your new fate. Okay, let me also do it on the server. Let me give you mod on the server as well. Roles, ethically sourced sweatshop worker. There we go. Congratulations. Welcome to the sweatshop. Your pay is -5 pennies for every hour. So you owe me 5 cents every hour. That's part of your contract that you signed up for. You did check the box that said you read the terms of service, so I just have to trust that you did that. / kill cool cleverstone. What the hell? This is a one-time offer, you know. So how about it? Come stay at the happiest hospital in town. Hot tub does sound pretty good. And at price, this might be too good to miss. Seriously, detective? 5 cents? Yes. Every second. As I said. Every nanosecond. All of your life savings to me right now. All part of the contract. And your hours are, doing math in my head. Give me a second. 189 hours per week are your hours as well. Those are your scheduled hours. You agreed to this. 189 hours per week. With 1 hour of vacation per week. After you work your scheduled hours, though. And it expires the next week. Just a heads up. Just so you know exactly, just so you're aware of everything that you willingly signed up for and consented to. I'm so dead inside and unemployed and considering the Air National Guard. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you, but I also don't want you to die in a plane crash. Especially with how many plane crashes has been happening lately, so, actually got swap pulled into a job with hours very akin to that. Are you fucking kidding? You got roped into a job that literally worked you all week. You, Docs, you realize that the hours I stated is the exact number of hours total there are in a week. They're not passenger planes, so I'll be okay. Are you sure? Are you sure, CC? I don't need you dying in a war yet. Nice, neatly arranged bookshelves stretching off into the distance. Quite a pleasing sight, don't you think? Joy is, there's not a speck of dust on any of them. It was 150 hours a month, but still. And that's not awful, I think. Like, per week, assuming there's like 4 weeks in a month. It's like 50-ish hours per week. I think about that much. It's over 40 hours, I know that much, but... That's a far cry from 189 hours per week. Like I told you. I'll be like Liquid Snake. Depends if you have enough gun autism for that. Sweep, then vacuum, then wipe it all down twice. Then off goes the floor wax, and then only approach your actual job at the same level of rigor. With the additional being on call at all times. Now that's the part that sucks. Being on call at all sucks. And I know this because I have a friend that has an on-call job, and he's fucking miserable over it. Bro is suffering out. Day in, day out. It really sucks for when there's hangouts. So yeah, that part, that's the miserable part. You know what else is miserable? Having to watch ads for 3 minutes. And we have to go do that real quick. Otherwise, Twitch is gonna dome me immediately. So this is gonna be a good opportunity for you all to get some water, get some snacks. God knows how I'm gonna be doing that. Exercise your mod powers on the unwilling innocence of the world. Guys, I just need to point something out here. The guy in the window up there... the guy in the window up there, I'm not, like... Low-key, he just straight up looks like Trump. Like, he just looks like Trump. I was just looking over there, and that immediately jumped out to me. That's literally just Trump. Oh, Christ. What are we doing today? And then we have Judy Bound at home. That's like right next to him as well. Oh, Lord. Just a reminder. Just a reminder. No heated political discussion in chat. I don't want that. I just wanted to point out that it literally just looks like him. What do the other windows over here look like? Let's see here. That looks like... Look, I can't tell because the fucking icons are... Okay, there we go. Guy on the right is just a dude. Like, the guy on the right is just a dude with a cane. I mean, it looked like red white. Is it red white? No, that's not red white. He's not pink enough. At all. He's not pink enough to look like red white. Anyways. Ad time. The girl on the left looks like Athena. Does she? Not really. Not in my opinion. Looks like something, but it's not Athena. I can't figure out exactly what they look like, though. Not particularly. Anyways, it's time for ads. So this is going to be a good opportunity to get some more. I get some snacks, use the bathroom, deal with the information I've given you, and I'm going to scarf down a fucking bag of chips in the meantime, so I'm not as lightheaded. But with all that being said, bye for now. Howdy, everybody. Hope y'all had a good break. Hope you got done what you needed to get done. I am now fed, and Edgeworth and Gumshoe have been staring in this direction for an uncomfortably long period of time. Everyone is concerned about them. Hey, talk to y'all. Time has come. Body. Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't Kay. She doesn't even look like her. I think we knew that already, Detective. Our Kay's standing right over there, after all. Victim does look to be in her 30s. She's wearing a white suit. Could be she worked in one of the offices here in the building. Perhaps, but for now she remains unidentified. Question is, why the police seem to think her name was Kay? Scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. This book? What the? That's Kay's promise notebook. Where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while. Indeed. Kay's promises to Daddy. 1. Never take things from a stranger. 2. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. What exactly is it doing here? Oh, I just remembered something Detective Bad told me a few years back. Said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station. What? Evidence went missing from police custody. Detective Bad said he looked for it everywhere, but no dice. What could this mean? Why did it turn up here of all places? You there. What do we know about this notebook, officer? The victim was holding it when they found her, sir. The only thing with any kind of name on it at the time. That's how she became Kay. Talk about a red herring. Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though. Only we had a few more leads on the victim's true identity. Hard. Seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point. You think it has something to do with how she died? No, the scar's too old for that. Imagine it happened some time ago. She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me? Yes, sir, right away, sir. What is that? Wait, I know. It's a loyalty card, probably from a store. Ouch! It's a key card. Why, sir? Why? The question we should be asking is, what does it open? So we got that down. Something pinned to the jacket here. Piece of magenta fabric. Whatever it was, it looks like it was torn off pretty roughly. Blood on her hand. What? You mean there's nothing of interest there? A white jacket with a deep red stain on its lapel. This jacket, the buttons are on the wearer's right-hand side. What's so weird about that? Buttons always go on the right, no? It's on women's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons would be on the left. Like I always say, so you should know your stuff. It's common knowledge, Detective. Nothing else seems to me. It wasn't common to me. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't assume that I didn't know women's buttons were on the left. That's news to me. What reason would there be for that? In the pocket. Yeah, gloves, also white. They don't seem to be soiled in them. Yeah, I imagine they must have belonged to the victim. There's all that. The boots hold nothing. I think this could be the murder weapon? Beyond candelabra. The victim suffered the same number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that very well could have been made by these spikes. Candelabrum? Not quite, Detective. The candelabrum. Candle holder, in other words. Ah, I gotcha. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month. But who does that in this day and age? Well, he does, considering how much doctors fucking pay. Oh, look at the candelabrum. 3-arm candle, I may have been the wearer up and judging by wounds to the victim's chest. Base is a very unique shape. If it were removed from a dusty shelf or something, it'd be immediately obvious what had been standing there. Prongs of each arm are covered in blood. Its basing matches that of the wounds in the victim's chest. Was this really the murder weapon? Okay. The burn mark. Puncture wounds. It doesn't look like as if there's anything in the chest pocket. Nothing except this hole right here. The look of how the fabric was torn. I think it was pierced by something sharp. You keep your coins in there now, they'd fall right out. Have you ever heard of a change purse, detective? Sure have, sir. It's another word for a pocket, right? I give up. Victim's hair is caked with blood. Looks like she was hit with something, huh? Fortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. I think that's everything here. However, we do have to deduce. We do have to deduce. By the way, I'm a ghost type now. Why? Because, Doc's killed you. By its appearance, I'd say the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim. Yeah, now you mention it, it does look like it's made out of the same fabric. I did it myself. No, you didn't. You are still alive. You are still here. Forever. You're trapped here. Torn edges match up exactly. We've got one heck of an eye, sir. Ah, no proof. I do have proof. You're still in the cage. This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect. What? But there's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine there was a murderous bone in her body. Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion. For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? At all worse, yes. Why? Because I'm the same as Neji? I don't know who that is. Unless you're talking about Naruto. But I don't know what he has in relation to the circumstances at hand right now. Okay, so that's all investigated. That's all investigated. I think it's logic time. Mind Palace. So hard. I had to really rack my brain on that one. There's a lot of cage bird symbolism with him in part 1. I wouldn't know. It's been ages since I watched Naruto. But imagine that the victim's keycard probably grants access to this room, wouldn't you? We go find out, sir. I'm back. I found some details on that keycard in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said. So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely. Assuming that the keycard actually belonged to her, yes. Indeed. So hard. Impossible, even. Seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim. And am I really Kay? You be certain? Of course we're sure. What are you talking about? Thank you. And that person lying there is someone you may have murdered. But that's all we can say for now. No, there's no way she did it. Isn't that right, sir? Indeed. I don't believe the Kay we know could have done something like this. You're becoming a real softy, Miles Edgeworth. Well, look who it is again. Ugh, I know that voice. No! 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 Okay, it's the best. Okay, it's Eustace. We're fine. With a winning smile and #1 name in business is I, Prosecutor Eustace Winner. Damn it, she showed up. Fuck, kill her. Bash her head. I want a dent in her fucking cranium. Get her, CC Jr. Sick her. I'm dying. My rage was so great. It killed me too. I want her dead. Thank you, Docs. Thank you for the assistance. Please forgive the intrusion. Step away from that body, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. This case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted. You knew the victim?
So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone, for the goddess of justice will drive her to the truth. She sure will. Now that I'm here, everything is going to be all right. Whoever did this would live to regret it. I'll show them weak. Miles Edgeworth, who is this imbecile?
Why am I getting the death glare? I've got nothing to do with him.
Franziska from Karma, I presume.
My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Very girl, and you
And the dissent in this question. Ramsey Ringer, attorney at law, and a member of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
I see. That would explain the key card. So you're the lead prosecutor?
Yep, which means this case will be solved in... You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy. If you want to know my name, all you have to do is... Ow! Stop babbling and tell me now. It's Eustace Winner.
I think we've established where the balance of power lies in this particular room.
Mr. Guy in charge. Here, this is from Grandma. What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings. Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth.
This isn't a game, Mr. Wiener.
Alright, that's me done. See you next stiff. Yeah, home time. I could murder a bowl of noodles right about now. Out to here, everybody. Stay healthy.
Yeah. And I joke that she's the killer, but for right now, I'm maintaining that she's the killer until further evidence.
Let's see. So the wound on her head is from when she fell over and she died. Eustace! It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavelle? It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it here. You wouldn't want to strain your voice after all.
No, that would be a tragedy. Did Kay land on her lamel and that'd be one way to break the fall?
Anyway, that settles it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday. What? What the heck are you talking about? I think Eustace was very clear. Miss Faraday is the murderer, and though she is dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct?
You really mean to arrest her here and now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object, loudly and forcefully.
As if further confirmation were needed. Get the fuck back here! Get the fuck back here, CC Jr. I'm not done with you yet! Your purpose is not fulfilled until her entire body is as red as the fucking affliction of her slave!
I want you all to know I was actually drooling during that.
The Trinity is right to clear your conduct into question. It's questionable in the extreme. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Didn't mean to press it twice.
Fine? This is anything but fine, Kay. I still don't remember anything. So maybe I did do it. Maybe I killed that poor woman and I just don't remember. God is fire will not take it rest their sin in the rest of
Press the button, Rise. Press your special button. What, you mean this? This does relax me, admittedly. Hello, Chibi-Robo. You agree that she should die too, right? It should have been her, not Rosie. Gavelle deserved it more. Gavelle deserved to fall off the building, too. Gavelle deserves a lot of things, and she doesn't get them. Well, we'll make sure she gets them. I promise, Shibiroba, I will bring Gavelle to justice. When she meets her god, she will feel fear as she is damned to hell by her. Anyways. Judge Gavelle, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield, not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations. And allow me, prepare to be hit with a face full of deductive genius, Edgeworth. They call it the human race because somebody has to win it, and that somebody is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anyone else did. Kay Faraday is the murderer, no doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do some of her trademark great thieving, which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. Deductive genius. That was a total mess. If Detective Gumshoe is saying that, you know it must be bad. Asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay, yet you have explained exactly nothing. True, but we haven't seen any proof of her innocence either. It's alright, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him. My deductions aren't acts of divine intervention, you know. Well, Miles Edgeworth, I'd hate for you to disappoint me. What in the event that you do, I will be sure to freely let you know. Let it begin. Yes, yes, gloating, 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 blah, 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 blah. She snuck into the committee there, looked to do some of her trademark great thieving. Oh, really? And what was she trying to steal? Well, a fire! A fire! A fire! A very particular fire! I'm pretending it was a card that just wanted to edit. You can prove that she needed this file badly enough to steal it. Oh, there will be no need to go into it. To put together. No, that, won't be necessary. What? Please, Mr. Wiener, continue. Saw it before anyone else did.
Hold it!
Do you mind explaining the grounds for your accusation in a little more detail? Well, if you insist, prepare to be wowed, Edgeworth. I've get it all out before anyone else even had the chat. Before I even saw the scene. No, before I even heard about the case. I knew it right away. She did it. She's the murderer. It can't be anybody else. Eek! This is just an indirect assault on Edgeworth himself. Your grounds. Yes, I'm sorry. I was just getting to that. Let's do some of our trademark great thieving. Beyond the concession stand and start pushing her off the building. Keycard that grants entry to the chamber. Ever look? Okay, I can't look at it. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Objection!
Ah, come on. Oh, Edgeworth is about to get whipped. What? Is that true, Gavelle? Of course not, Eustace. The only contradictions I see are in Mr. Edgeworth's own baseless claims. Ha! So my testimony is completely contradiction-free. I knew it! His testimony is riddled with contradictions. If Judge Gavelle didn't keep covering for him, I'd be able to get to the truth. Looking to do some of her trademark great thieving, which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. The key card?
Objection!
God fucking damn it.
Overruled.
Blah 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let me do a save. There we go. That's better. Looking to do some more trademark great thieving. Okay, instead of being feral at Gavelle for all of the wrong reasons, let me actually read this. One pertaining to your professional conduct. Oh, there'll be no need to go into that. Will there, Mr. Prosecutor? But that's just not it. Wait. But it shows she was only here for the viewing platform, correct? Sure you get your precious thing back. Nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. But she can't get in. She needs a card key. Head injury sustained post-mortem. I pressed on both those statements. The first two are irrelevant. It's literally just him gloating. Like, there's nothing we can garner from that. And I'm not going to waste my time doing it. Or did I press on this? Do you have proof that it could only have been Kay who committed the murder? Nope. Might I suggest you try looking into other possible suspects with all due haste? Well, that, I believe, would be the weaning approach here. The weaning approach? According to the reports we received, the police have found no signs of anyone else's involvement. So accusing Kay based on that alone, a little tenuous, even for you. It's suggesting that there are no other possible subjects where there clearly aren't, isn't. If only I had something that could prove Kay didn't do it. This is obviously a setup, plain and simple. Hey, you don't have to. It's alright, Kay. Truth will come out, I promise. I just need you to give me some time. Okay. Kay's incapable of murder. There's no way she killed Miss Ringer. I have to prove that somehow or she'll remain a suspect. Prove that it was... that nobody but her could have done it. Her recollection?
Objection!
I don't want to give them any more points in their court. It's on principle. Nobody but her could have done it.
Objection!
What are they trying to get at here? They're trying to prove she couldn't have sneaked in. That didn't work. They used the key card to show that, hey, she had no other way of getting in here. That didn't work.
Objection!
Dying over here. I'm dying over here. The Jammin' Ninja Mask. Chat, I genuinely don't know what they're trying to have me get at here.
Objection!
Well, I'm genuinely confused at this point. I don't want to have to look up a guide on the second fucking testimony. But I really am confused what they want me to get at here. To do some of our trademark great thieving.
Objection!
Chat, what do we think? Any ideas? I may have to look up a guide, because I genuinely do not know. It's like one of those two statements, and the only two things that make sense for those statements don't work. Just for shits and giggles, let's press the first statement. Flaws in the statement. I don't make mistakes. It's literally impossible, and that's a third flaw right there. Just trying to confuse me. It's a cheap tactic even for you. Won't work. Oh, thank you, Mushrooming to you, for the follow. Welcome to the Piss Brothers. Or if that doesn't work for you, welcome to Dragon's Gash Valley. Hope you're having a good time. Am I correct in that that's the mushroom I should be thinking about? Where? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It is lol. Okay. Welcome to my side of the aisle, then, mushroom. My delayed tactic is the Piss Valley. It's Dragon's Gash Valley, and we're called the Piss Brothers. Just roll with it. It all makes sense eventually, kinda, not really. I'm confused. I'm as confused as Eustace is. Just to make sure, I'm gonna press on this statement again. Where's the Piss Mountain? One of those back there, maybe. Potentially. Okay, yes, winning approach. Bitch I hate and want to bash with the rock, but I've done that enough, and right now I'm actually just trying to solve the case. Silence, 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 silence. Obviously a setup. I get it. At the prove that somehow or she'll remain a murderer. Did I press this one too, correct? Yes, I did. Okay, I pressed everything. I am at a loss right now. Nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer. So I have to prove like one of two things here. I have to either prove that she wasn't in the committee room to steal something, or that she couldn't have been in the committee room. That isn't it. I have to either prove she was not in the committee room or she could, or there was someone else who could have done it. The things that should be the answers aren't the answers. Nothing makes sense. Alright, chat, I give in. I hate to look up a guide for the second fucking testimony, but I genuinely do not know what they want me to do here. So I'm gonna have to look this up. What's this turnabout called? What's this one called again? Where am I? Where am I in this fucking world? A Turnabout Forsaken. That is a title. A Turnabout Forsaken. Okay. Ace Attorney Wiki. Not the wiki. Strategy Wiki. There we go. The second fucking case, and I'm needing a goddamn fucking thing. Alright. Here we are. Beginning part 1. That's her first testimony. Okay, second part. Present the key card on the third state. So I'm right. I mean, that does prove that, it's like I was thinking about, like, the right way from the wrong direction. Grumble. Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. The third statement, gotta press it for the fifth. You are not in. You are looking at the wrong thing. You are looking at the wrong thing, CC. What are those guys on the shoulder? They're my Fumos. They were turned on earlier and nobody's turned them off. They're little devils that keep me insane. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Wiener? It certainly sounds like you are. What can I say? Wieners know where wieners go. I'm number 1 and 2 and 3. In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third rate. Why do you always have to make fun of me? You can take it as a slight if you wish, but the fact remains that you seem unfamiliar with this key card. What do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here. Don't you? Have you no shame? Eek! Mr. Wiener, do you really even suspect Cain? Of course I do. She did it. Faraday's the killer. Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a secure room as this without a key card. Well, she, you know, there was the, and she, yeah. A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have key cards, therefore only they can enter. Precisely. Why is she agreeing with me? Please take a look at this. I had security pull the data earlier. As you can see, the door to this room is open at 12:52 a.m. with Miss Ringer's key card. Okay. Damn, don't know how I am since I'm looking right at the walkthrough. Oh, so that one was straight up wrong. Great! Tries to help, gets the absolute wrong information. That's really funny. That's really funny. That guy, the guy that's not Edgeworth, looks like Pidge from Voltron reboot. What's Voltron? We're going on another tangent, chat. First it was the Minecraft stuff, now it's this. I found Voltarol, which is a pain relief product. The joy of movement. Voltarol offers a range of pain relief products that alleviate pain in your back, neck, hip, and more. Hey, yo, docs, I found the cure for you. Have you considered some Voltarol? I found Voltralt on Ancestry. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is Dox needs to get some Voltarol. Voltron. Oh, okay. Making myself a double ghost type. Man doesn't know how an A works and he can't look up strategy wiki correctly either. We love you, Cece. I can't spell, it's Voltron. Okay. But we did find back medicine for Dox, though, so it was worth it. Also, why am I opening Discord? It's not OBS. It was a different walkthrough site. I just go gun straight for strategy wiki. Besides the wiki, that's the one that shows up second.
But who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer, and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement?
Certainly a plausible theory, but that's all it is. But one, it would require the victim and a murderer to have known one another. Yeah, and Cain know the woman, I'm sure of it. Fucking first search result, damn. Man didn't proofread. Man didn't look at all options. He didn't look at all the evidence. Fuck. Speaking of evidence.
How can you possibly be so sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, Detective. There's no place for guesswork in the courtroom or at a crime scene.
I'm a fucking race car, motherfucker, and I'm coming to run you over! You fucking bitch! Anyways.
In that case, are you suggesting that are you saying that the hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another. But of course.
What?
I have here a letter. Dr. Hertz found it in the victim's chest pocket.
Although of the victim's possessions, and you kept this to yourself until now. Thank God I live in a court system that doesn't have discovery laws. Yeah, I pulled it the best on that one. A wiener. You were a real wiener there, Cece. That's why.
It was the candle holder that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night.
What now, Gavelle?
It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everybody, Eustace. Perhaps you should leave it there. He wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all. Haha, shall I read it for you? Rosie, thanks so much for agreeing to help with my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Hey. This would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the two of them were accomplices, wouldn't you say?
We'll see why I insist on the best for a certain reason. But the wiener joke, though. The wiener joke. Telling me you don't want an excuse to say the word wiener? I love that that's all it took for me. I was like fully onto the best stream, then they made a wiener joke, and then I was like, you know what? Fair argument. Mine is more than enough. No.
Wait, so your principal suspect is Miss Kay Faraday for the second crime as well as Miss Ringer's murder. I'm the principal suspect?
I want to look. Show me. Thanks so much for agreeing out my plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck on getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Okay. Records of the key cards. 10:15. No username, which is suspicious as fuck. In the cross section of the building, yada yada. Okay, we're still going. Don't listen to her. It's all lies, all of it. You're not like that. You never do any of the stuff they're accusing you of.
And how do you explain this letter, Detective?
Mr. Wiener, I suspected that Judge Gavelle herself had some proof to support her accusation. But I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive. Nicely done, Gavelle.
Thank you, Eustace.
Hold it!
Wanna bash her, wanna bash her, wanna bash her. We're not done here yet. I still have questions, and you'd better have answers.
Would you mind if I handled this, Eustace?
Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edgeworth into the ground.
I'd like to hit you with a piece of the ground, huh, Gavelle? Huh, Gavelle? You wanna get hit with a piece of the ground? You wanna get hit with some generational trauma? I'm about to inflict some generational trauma on you! Yeah, again, flashbacks on that no-name. He's still in prison, right? Maybe. Don't forget, I still have a 5th case with Doc, CC! I still have a 5th case with Docs learning to do, CC! Don't forget! I think they'll forget, probably. What game is this from? Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. The second of 2 games on the Ace Attorney Investigations collection, released on the Nintendo Switch. Links, huh? Don't worry about it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing happened. There's nothing that you need to concern yourself with. There we go. Nothing, just those perky tits. Okay. As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquainted. Seems Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind, but for whatever reason their lines must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket, which spells out the name of her killer. She's good. Better than ever, even. Can you take her down, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course. Don't do this out of pride, Miles Edgeworth. You're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time. Hey, whose side are you on, sir? There's only one side to be on, Scruffy. The side of the truth. Oh wait, she has paper rise, paper beats rock. Fuck! She was 5 steps ahead of me, shit! Where's some scissors? Hold on. Do I have anything sharp? Fuck. Dashimaki and Fallow's claws are gonna... Their talons should be enough. Shit. Didn't mean to make you bigger. Yeah, that's enough. Oh. I disabled the string preview. Quiet you. Update creature survival sim going much better today. I'm getting swamped in moss via bigger creatures thinking I'm cute. That's good. Right, there it is. These are scissors. Step on them, my son. Step on them. Step on her. Rend her flesh. Okay, we're done. They go back into the Shadow Realm. My beloved sons. My beloved creatures. Just making sure Fallow is still there. Fallow was the second one, right? Yeah, I'm a good dad. I'm a good dad. I remember when my kids were born. As the letter more than adequately proves, I'm a stupid bitch who's a fucking horrible person and I have no morals or any fucking standards or values whatsoever. I just take it up the ass from the fucking corrupt lawbringers that are right up above me. And feign it as some goddess of justice crap. Also, my plastic surgeon sucks. Thank you for the head pats, Mushroom. I appreciate it. Guys, okay, let's actually talk about something for a second. Gavelle. She's not a prosecutor, but she's fulfilling the role of a prosecutor in this game. Gavelle is my least favorite prosecutor. Nobody has made me so fucking mad to interact with on a regular basis like she has. I just fucking hate her. She has no value, she has no code. She's just here to be a corrupt fucking bitch. And I have to deal with her throughout the whole fucking game. And don't get me wrong, she's doing her job well. I wouldn't say she's a bad prosecutor. I don't think she's bad. I just think that I hate her guts. I want to see your shoulders. Aw, damn. Now I'm slowly becoming sane again. What a shame. Alright, had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind, and now I'm also now I'm also feral mode. All we need is the double mouths, and the picture is complete.
Yeah. For 3.0, I think for 3.0, whenever I get around to it, I think I definitely want, like, Feral to be, like, I just want the double mouths on Feral the whole time. Like that. Like this. But it just comes with the territory of Feral, rather than being that. So, like, Feral will be, like, its own, like, limited toggle with this voice filter. That's the plan, at least. Yeah. Miss Faraday asked for Mr. Infrared. Plot to sometime, but for whatever reason their alliance must have broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. Where she kept safe in her left chest pocket and spelled out the name of her killer. Let's see. Can you tell us any more about this plot? This letter implies a theft. And it was written by your friend Faraday, making her the prime suspect. Case closed. Anybody can forge a letter. It's not conclusive proof of anything. I also seem to recall Miss Faraday referring to herself as a great thief on more than one occasion. She's on sabbatical. How can you be sure of that? It's unlikely she would tell you she had resumed her activities, surely. Or she took up stealing again and simply chose to keep it from you. I can't prove that either way right now, and she knows it. As I was saying, it seems Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were involved in a plot to steal something. The alliance must have broken down. Whatever reason, could you be a little more specific? Not at the moment. But I am sure our investigation will cover any number of possibilities, whereas your lack of proof that Miss Faraday is innocent continues to be a major problem for you. I can see that some of the evidence would seem to point to Cain's involvement, but none of it is near conclusive. The letter explicitly outlining connection to the victim, backed up by supporting evidence from the scene. How much more conclusive could it be? And what's more, where is your proof to the contrary? And last card to play, the letter she kept safe in her left chest pocket spells out the name of her killer. Gonna look at everything here. Stab wounds, head injuries sustained post-mortem. Also, can we talk about Nick K's handwriting this? A plot of some kind. Now can I present the initial letter? Will that work? Damn it. I don't want to give her any inches. I don't want to give her any inches of any kind. In any way, shape, or form. Rest assured. I don't care how objectively attractive she is. Alright, let me take a lean back and actually try and figure things out. Ticket stop, big building. Murder weapon. Record of key cards. 10-15. Let's keep pressing for now. Is there any actual evidence to show that Kay killed Miss Ringer? You don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence! Duh! Wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling a murder plan. It doesn't? Oh, I guess not, huh? Aha! But I really want to be able to flame to it and reveal the secret writing.
I wouldn't place too much hope in not revealing anything, Eustace. And we don't need to, not when we have... There she kept safe. We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves. And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume? It's simple. The police's #1 priority was handing it over to me. The victim had kept it on the left side of her chest next to her heart, in other words, to indicate her heart's desire that her killer be brought to justice. I have little interest in sentimental speculation about Miss Ringer's desire, but one thing does interest me. The fact that you said the letter was in the victim's left chest pocket. It is the truth, as the goddess is my witness. As where the letter was found, there is no doubt about it. The same place where she was stabbed with the candelabra. I think that might prove to be a very important clue. Can't imagine Kay writing a letter like that, but let's there we go. Present the coroner's findings. Yeah. There we go. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closest to her heart. How very touching. The voices of the dead fight to be heard, and even then they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us Miss Faraday is a killer. I think you may have misheard her, Your Honor, or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you. Hey, you can take that back! Perhaps we should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead. By all means, if I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on her left side. No. Yes, I'm afraid so. You claim that the letter was found in the victim's left chest pocket. Right where she was stabbed by the candle holder. Indeed, 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet not 1 to the letter. Miraculous, no. Well, Judge Gavelle, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. That the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact in order to cast suspicion on Kay. Someone went to a lot of trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. That someone is the real culprit who almost certainly also forged this letter. No. It's clear that the culprit intended to frame Kay by means of that letter. And you fell for it hook, line, and sinker. No, Faraday did it. The letter was in our other pocket. Yeah. Huh? Seriously? The whole left chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported it must have meant their left. Stop your foolish floundering, you foolishly foolish fool. Or are you just that incurably foolish? Why do you keep whipping me? And stop making fun of my deductions. Yeah. There. I saved you the trouble of disciplining him. Yes, even though I had no intention of doing so. Letter stained with blood, which suggests it had been indeed placed somewhere on my left side. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistaken report, unless the report was given by you. What? Gavelle, say something! No objections? Good, and allow me to continue. We have established the existence of a second suspect. Here we have it, the murderer had to get in here, remember? This could have gone in upon a Faraday and Ringer. Whoever it was would have needed a key card. Judge Gavelle proposed that the killer enter the room together with their victim. What if there was someone unquestionable about the very basis of a theory herself? This piece of evidence points to another suspect other than Kay.
Take that!
Look again at the key card record provided by Judge Gavelle a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's key card was used at 12:52 a.m. You will note that someone else's key card is also listed. A mystery person you could have entered beforehand and lay in wait for the victim, you mean? This other person entered at 10:15 p.m., so it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except I'm afraid it is. And where's your evidence, huh, Your Honor? My evidence? I am the evidence detective. It was my keycard. There's nothing suspicious about a committee member entering the chamber as I please, is there? Perhaps not, but that's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. This can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague. What other nonsense? What would I have had to gain from killing her? I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motives you might have had. I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever resort to an act of crime? You had no issue sending innocent people to jail, so... I used my keycard, that much is true, but my reason for entering this room is far from questionable. And perhaps you'd care to tell us why. I had business here in the committee chamber. There were certain preparations to make. Reparations? Sound pretty suspicious to me! I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. But I am sure Prosecutor Edgeworth can make an educated guess. My hearing. She must have been busy gathering the documents they were going to use against me. Fixing something. Leave me of my badge. Alright, children, that's enough. It's good to keep our skills and our tongue sharp, especially when we're young, but that'll do for now. Who in the... Man in a coat.
Really takes me back to the days of my youth. Back when I could wrangle with a certain detective. He disappeared, you know. I hope he's out there somewhere living his best life. You'll have to forgive me. It's just, I get so emotional. The tears, they just can't stop them.
Chairman Wiener.
Winner. Ah, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication puts us all to shame. This young Francisca I see before me, dear child, when did you get so big?
And when did ad breaks get so inconveniently timed? I've already had the snooze at once. I thought we'd hit a bit more of a more succinct kind of place to stop. But unfortunately, it seems we had not. So, I'm going to send us off for a quick little ad break for a second. This will be a good opportunity to get some water, get some snacks, use the bathroom, do whatever y'all need to do. And as soon as we come back, we'll learn about Sebastian's daddy. It'll be fun, I guess. Maybe. Probably not. It's Sebastian's daddy. Eustace's daddy. Damn it! You're confusing me, Cece. But with all that being said, bye for now.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome back. Hope y'all had a good break. Hope you got done what you need to get done. Probably gonna go for about another 30 minutes, and then I'll probably call it there. Just a good stopping point in general. Maybe it'll come faster than we expect. And I just wasted everyone's 3 minutes for nothing, but them's the breaks. Welcome to Twitch. Uncle Wiener, it's been far too long.
And so formal. I thought we were like family. You used to sit on my knee and shout, Uncle Wiener, at the top of your little lungs. The time goes by so very fast, one can't help but shed a tear.
Dad, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Many member has been murdered, and you're in charge of the case, my boy.
What is this? Bring your pops to work day? Silence. Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. Unsettling close to Manfred von Karma, a bit. A former chief prosecutor and the current chairman of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
Now, Verity. There's no need to bring all that up. I'm just a harmless old man, really.
Allow me to apologize for the detective's rudeness. I am
Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I'm Excelsius Wiener. Father to this idiot boy, among other things. My wife and I were so happy when he was born. And now she's gone too. God only knows to where.
Dad, here, use my handkerchief.
Thank you, son. Good boy. In your own silly way.
Like father, like son, I suppose, though it's hard to say who's the bigger fool.
Well, Verity, how goes the investigation?
Thank you for asking, sir. We have identified a prime suspect, 1K Faraday. We're currently trying...
You don't have nearly enough to make her your prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you forgotten what we just discovered about the letter?
I told you that was just a mix-up. They got the wrong point. Yeah, Don't test my patience.
All right, that's enough. Let's all just calm down, shall we?
I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies.
I think you've all made the cases very clear. All except for you, Eustace.
What? Dad?
Your prosecutors say it's our duty to identify suspects and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or motive.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, I know all about your relationship to the accused. Thick as thieves seems pretty apt based on what I've heard.
Kay's no criminal. She's helped us catch the bad guys loads of times.
Much about this case is still unclear, sir. Please, you have to let us...
It's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young.
What the fuck?
But circumstances what they are. I'm afraid those bonds won't be enough.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
Prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible.
I'll say now, Blaze the Best makes so much more sense with his theme. I suppose. But also, Wiener.
Time is so precious and we have so little of it. And there's so many cases. I'm sorry, but you understand, of course, don't you?
Ugh.
Don't tell me this is the guy don't tell me this is the guy
who is the reason for the 3-day limit.
Don't tell me he's the reason the 3-day limit exists.
All right, Miss K. Faraday. Time to come along quietly.
Yes, sir. You're not taking her. She's innocent, I tell ya. To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy the law itself. Is an act so brazen, a hearing won't be necessary at all. Are you prepared for Mr. Edgeworth to lose his badge over this detective? What? So either K goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge. What the heck am I supposed to do? You'd use his badge to shield yourself? Oh, how the committee too has fallen.
Hey, you're innocent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a criminal. Your contrition has been noted, Miss Faraday. It will be conveyed to the goddess of justice.
What in the world should I do? As the little, all I wanted to do was be like my father. Become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now my fate is tied to that of this one tiny badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here.
Guess this is it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Judge Gavelle, a moment, please.
Yes, what is it? Your badge? What is the meaning of this?
I am returning it. From this day forth, I'm a prosecutor no longer.
Mr. Edgeworth! What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth, explain yourself right now! You're getting it all up just like that! You can't mean it, sir. Tell me you're kidding, please! You're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me?
I have one duty and one duty alone, to pursue the truth. Being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me. Then I will gladly shed the title to be free. I'll carve my own path, one I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here.
Are you running away from from me?
Say what you will, Franziska. You won't change my mind.
So you're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this. Never. No, this is all my fault. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for me.
Wait, Kay, don't go. You stay right where you are, detective.
But sir,
I'm not a prosecutor anymore.
Don't say that. Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always right there, right by your side.
There's no need for you to do that now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can. Well now, this is no good, is it? You let a dangerous criminal run free. I try and try, and yet it's never enough.
There's no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far.
She'd better not. I'll be very disappointed in you if she does.
I don't care if you have regret over things, Gavelle. Go fuck yourself. You have had nothing but a giant smile on your face at every single step and turn. I don't care how this game fucking redeems you. I don't care what your motivation is. I don't give a shit about you. You have enjoyed every fucking step of your goddamn bullshit. You will never have anything but my ire. Ugh. Debating. I really don't want to end things off so early after the ad break. But simultaneously, that's a good place to end off. Decisions. You know what? I think I'll end it there for the day. It's still a 3-hour average. We've still done what we can. I think we're in a good spot to leave. I would rather end off at a safe place than risk going just a little longer and not having a really good place to stop. So, yeah, I think that'll be it for the day. As for where we will be going after this, let us go find a place, a person, perchance. Where shall we go?
I think I know where I'll go. We'll go visit my friend, my good buddy and acquaintance, Tiger the Sloth. We will go raid him today. He's aiming for...
Is he still going for the, He's still going for 500 follows? I need to see. I want to see. Yeah, he is. Okay. He's been trying to grind out 500 followers for a while now. So y'all go ahead, drop by and give him some good love. He's a good dude. Cool dude. Chill dude. Worth your time. Worth your attention. It's worth. As for tomorrow, I might have Ace Attorney with Docs. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see how his back feels. Probably. I'll keep y'all updated. I will be honest though, if we don't have Ace Attorney tomorrow, I might just take the day off to work on some important things. And within that regard as well, I know yesterday I said like we were gonna get like Sonic Rush next week, but then I remembered next week is spring break. And since I won't have to worry about school or anything and I'll just have the entire day to myself, I'm going to be taking off next week in order to work on some very important things for quite a few different things. And yeah, so if Ace Attorney doesn't happen tomorrow, this is the last you're seeing of me for a week. Just a quick little vacation. But yeah, not much else to say in that regard. I hope you all have a good day, night, afternoon, wherever y'all are, whatever the fuck y'all are doing. And y'all have a good one.